10 minutes, a jar borrowed from a neighbor, and one pantry staple that actually brightened my skin without irritation. It sounds small, but small and steady often beats chasing the next product.
Welcome to Earthy Remedy, your space for natural remedies, real food, and everyday wellness. I'm Fiona Tomlinson, and today I want to make a clear argument. Gentle, repeatable kitchen rituals, done well, are a more reliable path to balanced skin than aggressive scrubs or gimmicky serums.
If your skin feels dull or texture seems uneven, or you hold back from exfoliation because your skin reacts, you're exactly the person this recipe was made for. I know that tension.
A neighbor taught me this mask years ago. She handed me a small jar of basin and said, "This keeps things soft, no fuss." I tried it, and over weeks it quietly shifted how my skin looked. Not magic, but reliable. Really, the power is in consistency.
So why does this work? Here's what's actually happening. Chickpea flour contains fine particles and gentle plant enzymes that lift dead skin cells without scraping. Rose clay, a soft kaolin-type clay, helps absorb excess oil while keeping the mask cushiony and soothing. The research indicates that mild, regular exfoliation can improve surface texture over time. For example, studies on gentle acids like lactic acid show measurable brightness and smoother feel in a matter of weeks when used appropriately. We're borrowing that principle here. Gentle stimulation, not aggressive stripping.
And the cultural side is important too. Basin has been used for generations across South Asia for cleansing and softening, while rose petals and clays have long histories in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean care. These are practices that evolved because they work in gentle, accessible ways.
Quick caution. If you have a legume allergy, avoid chickpea flour. That's non-negotiable. If your skin is actively broken or inflamed, pause and check with a clinician. And if you add fresh citrus for brightness, keep this mask for evening use only. Citrus can increase sun sensitivity. Safety first.
All right, let's mix it slowly and notice how simple ingredients come alive. I'll read everything at a measured pace so you can write it down or cook along. The full recipe is also in the show notes. Ingredients. I'll go slowly. 2 tablespoons chickpea flour, which acts as our gentle exfoliant and brightener. 1 tablespoon rose clay for softness and light oil absorption. 1 teaspoon raw honey, antimicrobial and soothing. Or 2 tablespoons plain yogurt if you prefer a creamier binder, and a touch of lactic acid. 1 teaspoon orange blossom water or rose water for scent. Optional, a tiny pinch of turmeric for warmth, or half a teaspoon finely ground oats for sensitive skin.
Equipment: a small bowl, a spoon or whisk, measuring spoons, and a soft cloth or warm water for removal. That's it. No special tools required.
When you're ready, follow these steps slowly. I'll number them so you can move at the same pace. Step 1. Measure 2 tablespoons of chickpea flour into your bowl. Notice the pale, fine texture, faintly nutty. Step 2. Add 1 tablespoon of rose clay. Fold gently until the powder is evenly mixed and the color shifts to a soft, dusty pink. You're doing great. This is already calming. Step 3. Choose your binder. If honey, add 1 teaspoon. If yogurt, add 2 tablespoons. Stir slowly to coax a smooth paste. Aim for a thick, spreadable texture. Think softened cream cheese. Too dry? Add a 1/4 teaspoon of water at a time. Too runny? Pinch in a little more chickpea flour. Small adjustments. You might be thinking, but I have sensitive skin. Won't this be irritating? Good question.
If that's you, swap chickpea for finely ground oats and use aloe vera as the binder. Try it on a small patch first.
Step 4. Add your teaspoon of floral water or a splash of plain water if you don't have it. Smell it. Those gentle top notes make the ritual feel like something intentional. Mix until smooth.
Step 5. Apply with clean fingers or a brush. Sweep a thin, even layer over clean skin, avoiding the eye area. Take your time here. This first touch matters. Step 6. Rest the mask for about 8 to 12 minutes. If your skin trends dry or sensitive, aim for 6 to 8 minutes. You'll feel a subtle tightening as the clay does its work. That's normal. If you feel sharp stinging or prolonged redness, rinse immediately.
Step 7. Rinse with warm water using soft circular motions to give a mild polish. Pat dry, then seal in the softness with a moisturizer or a couple of drops of facial oil. Feel the difference. Softer, a touch brighter, more even to the touch. I love that moment.
Step 8. Clean up. Discard any wet leftovers after 24 hours. Store a dry mix, 2 parts chickpea to 1 part rose clay, in a sealed jar for up to 3 months. Scoop what you need and bind fresh each time to avoid contamination.
Common mistakes to watch for: leaving the mask on too long, rinsing with very hot water, or adding too much citrus before heading out in the sun. If you get more than a mild tingle, rinse and patch test next time. These small habits protect your progress.
Variations. Swap chickpea for oat or rice flour for a gentler base. Use aloe for a cooling binder, or add a half teaspoon glycerin for extra hydration. A tiny pinch of turmeric at night can add glow, but remember the photosensitivity note. Make it yours.
If you've made the mask, hold the bowl now. Feel the texture. Breathe in that soft floral note. If you're listening, picture that pastel bowl in your hands. This pause is part of the ritual.
A few final safety reminders. Do a 24-hour patch test on the inner forearm before going full face. Avoid chickpea if you have a known legume allergy. Don't use this on broken or infected skin. And if you're using prescription, topical, or oral medications for skin conditions, check with your clinician before adding home remedies.
How often? Once or twice a week is a good rhythm for most people. The key is gentle consistency, small, repeated actions. The evidence supports mild, regular care paired with good hydration for noticeable improvements over time. Before we close, you might worry this will feel fussy. Try it once a week for a month. Notice what changes. And please, tell us what you tried. Did you swap an ingredient? Did it calm redness or brighten texture? We love hearing about adaptations.
If you made this mask, send a voice message or DM us at our account and let us know how it went. Subscribe to Earthy Remedy so you don't miss future rituals. Full written recipe, sourcing notes, and a printable card are in the show notes. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take a moment to notice one small change you can make this week. A recipe, a pause, or a mindful hand. Listen to your body. Trust the earth. Feel the difference. Until next time, I'm Fiona Tomlinson. Be kind to your skin.